It's 20 days until the release of Starfield on the 6th of September 2023, and it's actually a special day today because it's actually the day where you can actually download Starfield. I only got 20 days left, but you can download it. So you can then stare at it for the next 20 days and go, man, I really can't wait to play this fucking game. So, yeah, enjoy that. It's so annoying. Could you imagine it? That's like you're looking forward to your wedding, so you decide to like wear your wedding dress every single fucking day. Why would you do that? Why can't they just release it like a few days before or something? And I understand it's about 140 gigabytes, but you know, pretty much most of the world has pretty fast internet now, so it doesn't take 20 days to download, does it? Sorry, I think maybe I'm just in a foul mood because I just had a busy day at work. I'm absolutely shattered. In fact, I'm actually not sitting in my usual chair. I have decided to do this video right from my bed. I've decided to just lay on my bed, and I am doing this thing that I do daily from my bed. A bit like Drake when he was being interviewed by that girl who I know she was overage. She's like 26 or something, but man, did she look like his like type, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm just going to start this before I start like calling celebrities all kinds of things. So this is Fallout 4. Gonna watch my wife to get shot by Kellogg again. I have refrained from making any kind of Kellogg cereal puns like, oh look, it's Kellogg. He's just shot my wife. He must be a serial killer. Or, wow, I hope he has loads of Rice Krispies in his bowl so he can have breakfast in Diamond City. Ugh, fuck it out. You know. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, I am going to play as Andrew Tate. So, yeah, I hadn't planned that, but I was just messing about and I accidentally kind of made him. He kind of looks a bit like him anyway. So if you're a big Andrew Tate fan, then enjoy, I guess. I don't know, get your popcorn, strap in, put your seatbelt on. We're going for a ride. So, whoa, chill out, Cosworth. Do you know what? I could have nearly got run over then. I'm not entirely sure exactly what this television program is. It looks like it's live action, as in, I think what they did is they got actors in a green screen and they decided just to loop this young boy standing. I don't know what's going on there. It's a weird television program. I mean, it's 2077. You're telling me they still haven't got colour? Oh, yeah, no, okay. So he's got a Fat Man there, right? He's got a Fat Man launcher. Why are they advertising that? Is that a thing that people have? That you could just go into a shop and just buy a fucking, like, nuclear weapon? I don't know, it's very bizarre. I think I mentioned this yesterday, actually, very briefly. I was like, are they really advertising that? Like, domestic nuclear weaponry? It's weird. Okay, so there we've got Andrew Tate. Obviously, he's a very strong man, and he's very, very intelligent. I mean, we've all seen a lot of his videos. It's so blatantly obvious. He's one of the most smart. He's a genius. He's an absolute genius. His IQ is unmeasurable. Like you just can't measure it. He's a very he's a genius. He's smarter than Elon Musk. His dick is about 20 foot long. Like, apparently, if he was born in like the at the turn of the century, it was probably his dick that sunk the Titanic. That's what we're talking about here. The guy's got a massive dick. But the problem is, right, is that he really doesn't have a very well-defined jawline. In fact, his jawline is that of a young boy, a fat young boy. You know, it's just nothing there. So he had to like grow a beard to try and cover it up. So I mean, I've got better jawline than him, and I do get compliments about my jawline. So from two people. So yeah, people said, "Oh, you've got a good jawline." I'm like, "Yeah, thank you. I do have a good jawline." So I do get to enjoy that. I mean, I'm poor as fuck, and I clearly don't have the riz or the success. But I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about all of that bullshit. So yeah, let's just. Well, actually, seeing as I'm playing as Andrew Tate, he doesn't even like. He doesn't look after babies. I'm a high chance that he probably can't even have kids, like due to steroid abuse. I don't know if he has abused steroids. I have no idea. I ain't got a clue. But you know, low hanging fruit, etc. He's got a really funny voice, and this has come from me. Like you can hear my voice now; it sounds terrible. His voice is worse than that, and he'll also talk like a thousand million miles a second about like men don't have like value. You have to make your value. You have to make your own value and stuff. And I'll have to admit, he's kind of correct on that front, but the whole misogyny and the whole alpha male bullshit. I mean, it's just weird. Like he would have just been the weird kid in school, right? You know what I mean? Like, do I have to actually? Like, okay, it's the only way to get this. You have to hit these certain marks in the game in order for it to progress. So you have to make sure you play with the baby. You've got to spin the mobile. You got to talk to Nora. You got to do the thing with a mill and do your stats and shits. And whoa, where's she going? Whoa. See, he's got his back to her. Oh, turns round. I really want to get to the dialogue where I'm gonna have to try. Do you know what? I think it might be the dialogue only pops up if you're playing as a woman. I think the dialogue where Nate will go like, "Oh, why do you want to go to the park? Do you want to bang in the park like we did last year?" And she goes, "I don't want to get pregnant again." I think that's actually just dialogue that's exclusive to when you're playing as Nora. I mean, I call her Nora, not the female protagonist or the male protagonist. I call them Nate and Nora because that's the problem with Fallout 4 is that it's a thinly veiled RPG. You can't really create your own character. You can change what they look like. It's very superficial, but you will always play as either Nate, who is a ex-soldier, or Nora, who is a lawyer. So you don't really get to create a character per se. I suppose this could be extended to the other Fallout games, like for example in Fallout 3, you're always going to play a 19-year-old person who's just left the vault, is a vault dweller, and they're always going to be 19. Fallout 2, you're always going to be playing as a tribes person that's trying to find the Gek, and in the first one you're always going to be playing as, I mean, they even had predefined characters in there with names, but well, this has actually become quite an in-depth discussion video about Fallout and the nature of stuff. Yeah, not the most insightful thing. I mean, this isn't like a hate bomber guy video. I'm not gonna go. Could you imagine that? I do a fucking 3.5 hour video about Fallout. Sod that. Can't be fucked. There's a reason why it takes me a year to pump out a video. I mean, people have had babies in the length of time that his last video released and now. So what I'm trying to say is, if H Bubba Guy ever watched this, which he won't, he really needs to get his arse in gear and just make another Fallout video, and then get 20 million views, and then you know. I mean, probably his next video is going to be about Andrew Tate. I would not be surprised. You know, he hasn't done like a kind of a very super political thing for a while. Apart from that, the anti-vax movement video he did, the global warming video, but that was like 2 years now, I think. Um, so yeah, I think he's it's about time. It's about time he does another political video. You know, prods stuff with a stick. Um, yeah, better pick this up. Andrew Tate probably wouldn't wear this vault suit. He would just have his top off the whole time. Like that's literally what he would do. Like he'd be in the vault and he would just be topless the whole time, showing everyone his like fucking pecs, I guess, slightly flabby pecs. Yeah, he needs to work out a little bit more, man. I think prison, his time in jail didn't do him any favors. Just yeah, do you know what I mean? Like it's just I think he just needs to kind of work on himself a little bit. Uh, Maybe just don't be a misogynist. I guess just be a little bit kinder to women. Don't treat them as objects because you know be someone that is actually likable to everybody, not just a small subset of weird incels. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Hello, Doctor Volt. I'm getting the fucking chamber, mate. Let's do this. Oh, look, here we go. Kellogg. You see Kellogg here. Kellogg is the man that Andrew Tate wishes he was. A seemingly immortal mass murderer, I think. I don't know. I don't really know much about Andrew Tate, to be honest. It's not even that topical. Do you know what I mean? Barely. Yeah, it's not really much in the spotlight at the moment. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right. That's pretty cool. Probably the next video I'll be like doing Coney 2012 or that gorilla that died or something that isn't even remotely topical for the last decade. Who knows?